and millions were lost in the middle. Wait a minute. Wait. Listen. It didn't happen in the numbers that they've taught us that it happened. We deduced and we clearly proved that we were already here. And I gave you the definition of American, the name of the Aboriginal people, the copper-colored races who were already here before the Europeans arrived. 1828, Noah Webster, 200-year-old dictionary. But you came back, you said, man, I know, but the Indians, and so I wanted to clear up again. Remember, the so-called Indians, the Indians that Hollywood presents as Indians, these kind of red-skinned folk, their history is they come from Mongolia. Now, wait a minute now. They come from Mongolia. They're Mongolians. Across the Bering Strait, which is above, right where Alaska and that ice bridge meets. They journeyed down into the present day Americas and into the, and that's the whole America. That's Canada and the American territory, which you call USA. And they merged and mated with the copper-colored races that were already here. And when I say Mongolian, remember to think Chinese-like people mating with black people, so-called black. Listen to me. And these so-called black people, Asiatic, Native American, Moors, from the ancient Moabite tribe who traversed, we've given you all of this information, gonna prove it. They were already here. And that offspring between the Mongolian or Chinese-like people and the Asiatic, that offspring is what you see on TV that Hollywood presents as the so-called Indian. But we know when we study it out, Indians are from Indonesia. And Indians are from India. And then history tells us that the European, when he came in, he tried to weed us out, get rid of our men, and mate with the children of that merger. And, of course, the ones that didn't blend. But you asked for more information on that. That's leaving you empty on how we were already here. You even said, man, look, we need sources, man. This is incredible stuff. Well, the first piece, and you know what I do, is no offense. I will give you a European source. When I do my lectures, a lot of times and don't get it twisted. I have more Moorish, sources, Asiatic sources, Native American sources. Don't get it twisted. But because of the social engineering, we're conditioned to think that a certain people that look a certain way, because we've been conditioned so badly that right away more apt to believe them in a scholarly situation. So I got to make sure I have that because I'm trying to reach everybody. We're sick. We've been socially engineered into believing lies. And I mean, it's a big thing. And while I'm on that real quick, cause I'm going to get to this. I want to say this, man, when you're presenting truth, people will get angry and upset about you speaking truth that's verifiable, substantiated, and affirmed. So they get mad at us or you or me for speaking truth instead of getting upset with the ones who lied and going to seek out where the lies are. I get hit over the head for presenting the truth about who we are. So let me give you a source. European. Remember, European, Roman, Anglo-Saxon, Albion. It's called A People's History of the United States. And the author is Howard Zinn